Welcome to my live stream. I'm not building sets today. I'm working on the Lego setting because I've got an update that'll be coming out in 2 days, and I need to film it tomorrow. So just gonna do some stuff in the setting and see if anyone is out there. We had Parmesan Hufflepuff in the chat before the stream started. And something just happened in the NFL draft which caught my eye before the stream started. Yeah, so that kind of I got lost in a train of thought because of that. And so because I'm in the garage today, there might be more noise outside. So let me know if those cars driving by was getting picked up on the microphone, because it probably was. So I have to deal with that and pets and the aeroplanes above. Hey Owen, yeah, there are spiders in the garage, but they're harmless. I've actually had some spiders sit in the drawers I store some of my Lego, but they're harmless. I just brushed them aside. I think they crawl through one of the holes in the garage door. And if you are new to the mayohosko channel, please consider subscribing and smashing that like button. I'm just seeing what I can do in the city right now to prepare for the update coming out in a couple days. Yeah, as long as insects are harmless, then they're easy to manage in my garage. Or if people have other areas that they come into, it's easy enough to deal with them. If you have insect spray or whatever, it's easy to take care of that. Well, I hope your hamster enjoyed that meal then. But yeah, I can switch up the camera angles to some different parts of the setting as well. Let's move this back. And if we want to get some higher angles, then I've still got the stuff for my makeshift tripod that I was using on my stream last weekend. Hey Billy, good to see you here. Just seeing what we can do in the setting before I do the update in 2 days. I need to clean some things up, and I need to move some of the clutter out of the way. Some of my base plates got unaligned, and I decided that I wasn't going to put the black and white skyscraper back together, because I'm going to use that as a plot device to talk about what I did on April Fool's Day. And there's some leaves which got onto the table. They don't need to be there. I don't know where they came from. Do you have a spaceship? No, we don't have a spaceport, and haven't built the airport yet, because the airport set I use is the 1986 airport. Hey, Tina Time. Yes, it is Lego City Hype. I'm doing some minor preparations before I have to film the update tomorrow, so that it can get uploaded on Monday morning for us, which is Sunday afternoon in the US. So if you are new to the mayohosko channel, please consider subscribing and smash that like button. I'll rotate the camera around so you can see some different angles of what's going on in the city. Oh crap, I was meant to do something. So there's a lot of things that can sidetrack me right now. So because I was charging my phone before the stream started, but then my computer ran out of charge, so I had to switch from charging my phone to charging my computer. So now my computer is all charged, but I depleted the battery on my phone, so I had to go without my iPhone 8 for this stream. I'm charging my iPhone 8 right now, and I have to use my iPhone 13 to keep a look at stuff in the background. Yeah, so I'm multitasking as we talk to everyone. So if anyone has any questions about the city, I'm happy to answer them. And if anyone wants to talk about anything, I'm happy to talk about that as well. 1994 airport, the one with the torso from your seat. I wish I had the 1994 airport. That was named the Century Skyway. I got the original Lego Town Airport from 1986 because I bought that on eBay 10 years ago now. Wow, it's been 10 years since I bought that set. Time flies by. Because that was the same year when I bought the Victory Lap Raceway, which is also in my city. So let me try and get you a better angle of what that is. It's right there. I've done significant modifications to it, and some of its pieces aren't where they're supposed to be, because I did big upgrades about 5 years ago to it, and because I've moved house a couple times, some of those pieces have they've disappeared from the final product. So I'm probably gonna have to go over this building and with all the sorting that I've done in the past 3 years in particular, try to hunt down pieces to put it back together again. Better to buy it 10 years ago. It would have gone way up. Yeah, I'm predicting it would be more expensive to buy now than what it was on eBay back then, because it was around the time of the middle of 2020 when prices on a whole bunch of Lego sets that was retired skyrocketed, particularly the modulars. They went up in a lot of value. Yeah, you're right, Owen. When people decide to go back and watch my previous city updates, you'll see those two sets get added, and those two sets in the modulars are what I like to call the pillars of my city. And of course, as people have seen me doing more updates over the past year, seen that I've put a lot more sets into the city. Those are mainly placeholders until I can mock them out to swap the colors to be vintage. Hey Hoarder, good to see you here. I'm just messing around in the Lego city, seeing stuff that needs to be either cleaned up or moved. Like, for example, I need to move these cars into place, because these are some micro-scale Formula 1 cars I made last year. I need to put these back into place, because I built some for Red Bull, McLaren, and Ferrari. And this Octane racer is a set. And I've got Emmett without his hair and driving that right now. Oops, dropped Emmett. I think I had to borrow his hair to piece together someone's sig fig. And this is another Octane racer set, but it's more like a drag or a rally car. It's a little bit annoying how the spoiler is attached like that. It moves backwards and forwards. The engine build is nice, and I got the alien from Toy Story driving it right now. But with the way that I put the Friends Mansion into the sitting, it's made a little bit awkward for me to place these cars racing right here. And I believe it was Alexandria who gave me the idea in the previous live stream I did in the sitting, with the way that I've got the Mario Kart racers back there. And some of you guys would have seen me installing the Soapbox Racer ramp set with its Soapbox racers racing down the hill. Alexandria had the suggestion to eventually stage some kind of crash. So I'm going to have to mention that idea in the next update. Where do I put my water? Always be hydrated. Hey Unis, good to see you here, buddy. I'm just messing around in the city because I need to get prepared to film a city update tomorrow, which will be uploaded in 2 days. So I'm just making minor adjustments in the sitting before I have to film all of that. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I could imagine that prices for the sticker sheets for more niche themes aren't easy to come by. So Billy's saying, if both ramps point at each other, can it be a joust? Well, that's something in terms of a crash that I was thinking about, because I'll bring the camera up, because you got baby Mario right there. He's winning the Mario Kart race right now, and the hospital racer, the hospital bed, is winning the soapbox race. I think it would be funny for whoever is riding in, whoever I decide to put in the hospital bed racer, to go to hospital because they crash. And I think it would be even funnier if I find some kind of nurse or doctor and minifigure, but I don't know yet. I mean, there's a few possibilities I could do with that, and I need to readjust that. Um, oh, and this track piece doesn't need to be here. I need to put this. I forget where I put my train tracks. Forget what I did with that. I have a few catch-alls in different places. Yeah, and there's a switch track just down here that doesn't need to be there. At least the paramedic won't have to buy him a stretcher. Yeah, exactly. That would be part of the joke. What else? Yeah. So actually, the reason why this area is a mess right now is because this is where I was basing the camera. And so what I need to do in the future is I need to somehow jerry-rig a stable tripod to sit on top of my desk chair that meets the minifigure height of the table. Like, let me try something very quickly. So I'm going to move the camera backwards into this spot. And let me try something quickly. Oh. Let me bring this camera down. See, because if I just rest my camera on the height of the chair, then that's under the table. And the chair is at full height. So realistically, I want it to be about there, so that you don't see the table legs. But I need to find something stable enough that won't collapse in on itself. But it would also have to be lightweight enough where I can move it around. And I probably have some boxes around the place that could suffice. But they're kind of in hard to reach areas. What if I try this? Now you can still see the table legs. And a crazy idea I thought about was having an open space somewhere in the city that I could permanently hold my water bottle whenever I am working in the city. And so have that be like a spot for a water tower or something. Maybe this might be taller. Let's try this. Yeah, that is a bit taller. Let me try this. Now you can still see the table legs. So I'd want to get it to be, I don't know, 10 centimeters more height. Maybe I'll bring this back. And put this on top of here. See if that works out. Yeah, that works out. Just barely. And then I can just rotate the desk chair so that you can see more angles of the sitting. You know, this might actually work out. Yeah, that's actually not half bad. I'm going to stick with this until the end of the stream. Oh. Yeah. Hey, Joseph D27, long time no see. Good to see you, buddy. I'm just messing around in my sitting. And I think I've got a tripod solution when I'm doing these types of streams now. I just jerry-rigged something that doesn't sit on the table itself. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can put some of this stuff back together. Because I was playing around with a few different locations of where to put, of where to rest the camera, and I've got some friend sets and some dream sets that I'm trying to do some stuff with. Hey Macro, good to see you, buddy. We're just working on the city. And I can spin the camera around with more ease than what I did last weekend. And so when I was building one of my friend sets on a bunch of streams, I think it was the Clubhouse. No. Damn, I forget which. It was either the Clubhouse or the Furniture Shop and Design. No, the Apartments and Shops. It was either one of those two. There's a lemonade. There's a mobile lemonade stand, and the owner is pulling it with a bicycle. That was a new addition. And I found some of the printed street sign pieces, like that's for Park Avenue. They weren't lost. They were just in other places in my collection. There's one for 2nd Street. And then this is also 2nd Street, but the alphanumeric instead of the word second spelled out. And so I recently found this combo model, which I built with my second copying of the Dreams Village set. And now I want to see if I can try to incorporate this into the sitting. And I've talked about it before, but this is another friend set which I'm also adding to the sitting. Oh, there's some hair getting into my eyes. That's not good. Actually, let me slide this down. so that you can see more of what I'm doing behind here. Once upon a time, there was a debris pile in the sitting, but I am making changes to that debris pile. Oh, damn it, this just came apart. Because I needed the real estate for where that debris pile was. This picnic table came apart. I need to get like a dump truck or something to haul some of this debris away. Because it's just random pieces. It's junk. So maybe if we put this here. Yeah, if I can be some motivation for people to work on their cities as well, I'm all for it. Yeah, something like that. Joseph, need more businesses into the city as a whole to help boom the economy. You're right, Billy. I do need that. Yeah, because the phone torch reflects light off of the trans-clear plastic. And also, I was going to do something else today, but I decided not to because I realized that it's more appropriate and important for me to do stuff in the city rather than keep on building the set that we're building again. If you've seen some of my other streams this week, you know what? Maybe this can go. Now that bush gets in this thing. No, that tile gets in the way. Actually, what am I doing? This is supposed to go over here. Yeah, this little park area is supposed to go on this side of the city. I don't know how it got to the other side. Maybe when I was moving something. And I don't know why Santa is still managing this cotton candy cart. It's not Christmas anymore. Santa doesn't need to be there. But yeah, we got a cotton candy seller. Also got a dog groomer. See the bath back there. So maybe we could put that there. And we also got the mobile lemonade stand. So maybe we could have, and because this more swerves, maybe we could have it in a configuration like that. Well, I guess Santa does need something to do when it's not Christmas, but we don't need me personally, I don't want Santa there right now. I still got this build from the hot chocolate kiosk GWP. Also, hey Candy, good to see you here. So I'm gonna pose these minifigures in front of here. I'm gonna have them walking on the sidewalk, walking away. And I'm going to take this build apart because we don't have snow in the city right now. I'm not going to put up the snow details until the June city update because that's when it will be winter here. And to be honest, the only snow I've done in the past was when I've had trees in the city. And I just sprinkled some white studs and tiles over the trees. And maybe we could squeeze. You know what? No. Let's squeeze this picnic table over here. Or what we could do, we could have a picnic table. Oh, this is coming apart. Push that back together. Have the picnic table there. And yes, this fits good. Yeah, that fits there. And then I've still got these 1x8 bricks that are gonna go at the front of the city. And I got some road signs. This is a 50-kilometer an hour sign. I need to rotate this. And there's more minifigures. And there's some mini dolls, but I want to take the mini dolls out of the city. And actually, let me angle this up. I need to take the mini dolls out of the city, but I keep their hair pieces and their accessories. And these guys have bicycle helmets on them. So I'm going to move them to an undisclosed location. And I'm going to add their accessories to the debris pile. There's a puzzle piece doing here. I don't know what that is there for. Yeah. And Hoarder, if you're still out... Oops. Oh, there it is at my feet. Hoarder, if you're still out there somewhere, eventually I need to find the rest of the pieces for that gumball machine that you were trying to teach me how to build. Hey Alexandria, good to see you here. I'm just getting some stuff prepared in the sitting for the update I have to film tomorrow, which will be uploaded in 2 days. Yeah, so for those who saw the printed sign pieces, I think I want eventually this street here to be first street, and maybe this street here to be 2nd Street. Or maybe this street here becomes 2nd Street. I'm not sure yet. I know that the back street is will be Modular Row on the main street. The road that goes near the beach will be the Esplanade, and some of the other street names are up for debate. And I need to have a Park Avenue in the city as well. Yeah. So you know what? I'm going to do a little bit of staging. I'm going to put this minifigure on the sidewalk there. Oh, I still got the balloon card as well. I need to put that in. Yeah, I do have to name one of the streets after myself, Billy. Whether it's a street, whether it's an avenue, whether it's a drive, whether it's a road. Well, I just heard a really weird noise. What the hell was that? That's not the first time I've seen my friends say that about their girlfriends. That's not the first time. Yeah, so I got to fit this balloon cart in here. So maybe if I move that just over a little bit more, then I can have the balloon cart. No, it has to be moved over just a little bit. Yeah, so the bicycles that are pulling some of these other carts are bunched up. So you know what? I'm going to shift the debris to this road right here. Long time no see, Red Coat Kyle. Good to have you back again. Well, you know what, Joseph? Part of the Esplanade will be will have a boulevard section in it. Okay, so I'm going to move this debris over here. Because no one's using this street right now. And so I'm going to have the Excavator Digger from Excavator Digger TV. You should go subscribe to that channel, by the way. I'm going to have that over here staged, and then the tow truck from 1970 also staged nearby. And I'm going to move this vehicle. I was saying that I need to move it out of the city, but you know what? I'm going to park it somewhere else. And I'm going to park it over here somewhere. And I need to get behind here. I'm going to have it parked at the end of that street right there. What happened last weekend, Kyle? See if I can move this forward just a little bit more. I need to move these out of the way. Okay. Yeah, so that's out of the way now. Yes, I think I've addressed all the clutter on the streets now. And we'll make this an hour stream. I don't like this. I need to move this backwards. But the problem is there's cables running underneath all of this stuff. I don't know. Oh my God. Gee, sorry for the shaky cam. You had a war reenactment. Yeah, let me angle this up. So the city is a little bit more clean now. It's a little bit more clean. Yeah. And something that is bugging me is that these buildings right here, they're only temporary, and eventually they'll have different spots in the city, because I plan for these to be kind of a mid-height buildings right here. And I was going to do it in kind of a master planned approach, but the more I see this, the more I think, why not try and have it to where, like what some cities do, where they have the heritage architecture at the ground level, and then to get around heritage listed properties, they don't bulldoze something that's heritage listed, they just build something new on top. That's what that kind of approach is what I'm thinking about for some of these buildings in the city. Hey Will Smith, I don't think I've seen you before, so welcome to the mayohosko channel. Yes, I can give you an aerial view of the city, because I'll be filming an update about this tomorrow, and I'll be uploading a city. I'll be uploading an update video about this sitting in 2 days' time. What about the bad news, Owen? Yeah, so there's an aerial shot. Yeah, I wouldn't. I've had some of those days myself, especially when I'm in other cities on vacation, walking around to see different things. You get to your hotel, and then you really earn a good night's sleep. Oh, did Mr. Beast do something? I don't pay attention to Mr. Beast other than what other people say about him. Oh, damn! SA? Holy shit. Holy shit. I can imagine some people will be trying to milk that cash cow now. On social media. It is a lot of different things. Yeah. So if there's anything else in the city that you want to see, then just let me know. Because now that now that we're in the late morning, the garage is going to get hotter. Yeah, Hoarder. Unfortunately, stuff like that happens to rich people all the time. They think they have more power than what they actually have, and they think they can get away with stuff. Um, you'll never understand why rich people think they can just do and get away with anything. Well, it's because they think they can buy everyone off with their money. It's like the joke in The Simpsons when they do episodes at the courthouse. There's the sign outside the court that says liberty and justice for most, because they're making fun of all the corruption in The Simpsons with Mr. Burns and Joe Quimby and Clancy Wiggum and some of the other characters, even Mo Sislak. There's a few characters in The Simpsons with their characters are written in ways that deal with a lot of corruption, and all of that is Matt Groening making jokes about the justice system. I think there's 8 billion of us. Should go find, what does that say? The 1,000 of them and make things right. Well, that's how some of the revolution wars have started in the past, because people didn't like the inequality in society. And so they staged a revolutionary war, and oftentimes those who revolted won their wars. But that was back before foreign diplomacy was interconnected within the United Nations and peace treaties and free trade agreements, etc. All stuff that happened before the Industrial Revolution changed the world forever, made manufacturing stuff like plastic cheaper and plentiful and fun to play with, like the Lego brick. And so before I go, I just wanted to say some people might remember a few streams ago when I was giving my thoughts about the video that Brixie made about he was quitting the Lego Ambassador Network. And he made a follow-up video to the I'm quitting video to give more perspective. And I have some thoughts about that. And who knows, maybe I'll express those thoughts tomorrow. I was originally thinking about expressing those thoughts today, but stuff came up where I didn't want to talk about that. Yeah, there's a laundry list of things that The Simpsons have successfully predicted. If you read between the lines of some of the episodes. Exactly, Horder. I'm literally doing an assignment at grad school this year that talks about the benefits of capitalism within urban areas. But the problem is sometimes it goes too far, which is why people end up complaining that Lego sets are getting more expensive because of capitalism. I mean, people are choosing cheaper options that are just as good because the competition to compete with Lego has never been higher, and that's market-driven behavior, which is a part of capitalism. Well, that's a perspective that I don't see a lot, Horder. Who knows? Maybe Matt Groening does have some insider knowledge about stuff that happens in pop culture. Who knows? Maybe there are aliens waiting on the moon to invade us every Halloween, but they never come down. If anyone's seen the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror episodes, then you know what that's a reference to. So if you know that, comment the cookie emoji. Well, did they, Owen? I mean, that's up for debate. Because they were making alien sets before we got those sonar readouts about the flying objects, and like they were able to go through both sonar and radar and find some sounds that weren't associated with any spacecraft or satellites or anything. Yeah, and so Kyle, with what you were saying earlier about being tired from standing on your feet, that's how I feel right now. So now I'm just waiting until someone goes live. I haven't rated them in a while because I've either been doing shorter streams or I've had other stuff to do. Yes, I'm just waiting for them. Yeah, Alexandria knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, there was that one episode where the aliens pretended to be the president up for the 1996 election. One of them was Bill Clinton. The other was Bob Dole or something. Was it Bob Dole who was running against Bill Clinton in the 1996 presidential election? And if anyone's ever seen Futurama, then you know that Richard Nixon is the president of the world. His head is the president of the world. Well, I just hear crumbs of information that I see other people talking about. That's why I say I'm brilliant, not smart, because I'm not. I just hear what other I just hear what other people say. And a lot of people have been talking to me recently, and I need to rethink. I need to rethink something, and I'm not going to get into what that something is, but I've got some thinking to do. And now that I submitted the assignment I was working on this week at 10:25 p.m. yesterday, and now it's a little while until I have to do my next assignment that's due in 2 weeks or whatever. I have more time to catch up with what some of my friends have been uploading, and also think about some other stuff that's on my mind as well. Yeah, maybe it's one of the clips I put on StreamYard. I don't know. Yeah, I try to be authentic and honest. And honestly, some people can't deal with that. And when some people can't deal with that, that makes me rethink about people I talk to. Hey DNM, good to see you here at the end of the stream. Just been doing some odd jobs in the Lego City because I have to film an update about that tomorrow and upload that update in 2 days. And so there's a pan over on my city. I rigged up a tripod that's more stable and not on the table itself. It's on my desk chair. And and Alexandria, I'll need to talk to you about something whenever I feel like talking about it, because I want to get your thoughts on something. I don't know when I'll message you about that something, because I need to find the words to put into how I feel about it. But I want to get your perspective about something in the future. I just need to find the right words to put it. Anyway, they have started their stream now. Yeah, I think that's everything I needed to do in the city today. Got a clean slate, cleaned up some of the mess, and I think I'm ready for to do the filming of the city update. So, does anyone have any last words before we have to go? Don't leave the stream yet. We're going to be doing a YouTube redirect to someone. Exactly. Eat your vegetables and drink your blue milk. Yeah, I think that's everything. So we're going to get the YouTuber redirect to go on over to the Brick Adjuster live stream. So if you have autoplay enabled in your settings, then you'll be sent over there. If you don't, there'll be a message at the top of the chat to go and watch the Brick Adjuster stream. So thank you for watching this stream. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I'm going to chill out for the rest of the day and see what some of my other friends are doing. So I'll see you in the next live stream tomorrow. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and go right on over to the Brick Adjuster.